We insist that every believer must exercise his spirit to the point where he is capable of engaging God in the privacy of his home outside of church. The reason for the training in church is so that at home, in the marketplace, you can bring out the treasures of the resources of Christ and use it to advance what God has placed in your hands. Are you there? To advance the responsibility that he has committed into your hands, to advance the business that you are running, to advance his kingdom here on earth. So he makes available spiritual resources. Those resources are dispensed in your spirit man. He's saying that you need to cooperate with what has been dispensed in order for it to produce fruit. For instance, nobody was born a prayer giant, but there's something called the grace of prayer. So as we begin to, when the grace of prayer is poured on you, if you decide to stop praying, that grace cannot perform. So you need to know what is being dispensed into your heart, and then you cooperate with it, and then you'll be empowered to perform something that you don't have the ability to do. That's the way God intended to complete man, by making his spirit available to him, so that through his spirit he can be strengthened in every way, so that he can perform on every occasion. The scripture says that we need to walk out our salvation with fear and trembling. Now it means that something was walked in first, and then you are cooperating to walk it out. So if you operate like this, you will find out that you have grace for every good thing that is needed. Not because you are competent, but because God makes resources available that are dispensed upon what? Your heart. So I've learned how to, if you operate the way I'm talking about, you will not see any dichotomy, any difference between the sacred and the secular. Because the same way you need the grace of God to be able to lead people to pray, the same way you need the grace of God to pray for the sick to get healed, that's the same way you will need the grace of God in the marketplace to stumble upon the strategic decision that you need to make that will scale things up. People that know what I'm teaching will realize that there is no difference between the secular and the sacred, because it is the same resources that you are going to leverage upon to excel in each case. It is God that worketh in us. The average believer cannot discern the one that is working. His workshop has been pitched inside of your heart, and it's the one that is at work, giving you the desires that you hold and providing the strength for you to perform it.